Hi, I'm Roddy from Trix Circus, and I'm going to show you how to measure your legs for a pair of leather boots, which is to protect your legs when you're doing swinging trapeze or any trapeze type act. First of all, we want to start off with this little template. We have a template that you'll receive in the mail, and this is just to explain how to fill it in, because sometimes it might seem a little tricky. Before choosing the leg that you're going to measure, it's good practice to measure both legs on the calf muscles, just to make sure that they're the same size. Sometimes you'll find that the calf muscles are different sizes. You'd want to choose the leg with the larger calf muscle to measure, just so that it's not too tight on both sides. In Nick's case, his legs are very even, so they're both at 39 centimeters. You're starting at a point just below the knee on the bottom ridge of the tibia, making sure that there's enough space behind your knee for a bar to hang. Now we're going to make this mark at this point here. And now the other mark that we're going to make is just below the little toe and the bunion. So this mark will go across, and this is where the stirrup or the bottom of the leathers will be, and we'll make a mark there. So this is the full length that we're going to make now. So and Nick will hold on to that for me. Make sure that your foot is in a demi-point position so that it's not too long. And on this one, we see that he's got 43 centimeters. And that's what we'll write over here. It's the length below the knee to the ankle, to the leg to the foot too, is 43 centimeters. Okay, now we're going to make another mark, which is just to the top of these ankle bones. All right, so that's where the leather will stop and curve around the bottom of the heel, and we're going to make this mark there. So this is the mark going from the leg 1 to leg 10 or 11 marks. Okay, so we're going to do that one now, and in between these 2 points we're going to measure 3 centimeter increments. Can you hold that again, please, Nick? And so we're just going to make 3 centimeter increments, going 3 there, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 27. That's pretty much at the same point where we were, so we're happy, and we'll leave it at that. Okay? At this point, if you find that the bottom point that you've just measured is more than half a centimeter away from the one that you put on earlier, you'll need to actually make a note of that in this little part over here, which tells us that it's not a 3 centimeter increment. It might be 2 or 1 centimeter. Okay, we will now make our first measurement and go around each point, and this one we'll say is 39, and write that down. Okay, do not pull the tape measure too tight. This one also is 39. In Nick's case, we have 10 points, just as we have on here, but in taller people, you might need to add a length onto the 11th or the 12th point, but it's rare that it needs to be more than 11. In order to get the measurement for the stirrup, we're now going to ask Nick to flex his foot, and at the point where your foot starts to curve upwards, we're going to make a little mark there, and that's going to be the length of the stirrup. We're now going to measure this distance and enter it in onto your template, and this distance over there is 9 centimeters. We're now going to do the foot. The first one on the foot is our foot point number 1. That's 25.5 centimeters. So we write that in here. And finally, foot point number 2, and that one is 24 centimeters. And this, we don't have to put anything in, it's not applicable.